Hi everybody, and welcome to another episode of Toy Hunting in what will soon be, in the next couple weeks or so, my brand new studio that I'm putting together. But we just moved in, and so for now it's just a blank wall and it's just kind of me here in my chair. But that's okay, because I have something very cool to bring you today. Because as I said before, I don't just like Star Wars or Superman toys. I like all kinds of toys, and I'm a collector of just cool things, and I came across something this week that was just too cool for me to pass up. Are you ready? Dun 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 dun. That's right, it is Bruce himself. It is the Jaws action figure from ReAction Toys. This is so cool, folks. From Funko. Can't make that stuff up. Hey, so a lot of you know who are into toys and stuff. Lately, there's been this line of toys called ReAction figures, and they make all these really cool figures that are just old school, man. I mean, they're just so retro. They're made like the old Star Wars kind of action figures, you know, with stiff arms and legs, and just very basic figures. I mean, most of them have no articulation at all, maybe except for the head turning around and, you know, the legs and the arms moving up and down. But they've done such random movies and TV shows. I mean, like they've got, you know, like Scarface and Taxi Driver and The Goonies and Gremlins, and you know, then they got some popular ones like Star Trek and even new series like The Flash and Arrow. But then they've got stuff like Big Trouble in Little China and The Fifth Element and Terminator 2. In fact, the Terminator 2 series is really funny to me. It's got one of my favorite figures that I've seen from this line. That is, it's the T-1000. If you remember the movie, the T-1000 is frozen at one point in his cop uniform, and so they've got the regular cop uniform, and then they've taken that exact same figure. I mean, they didn't change him, they didn't change the paint scheme, they didn't just put sparkles in the paint to make it look like he was frozen. They just kind of sprayed him with this material that's just over top of it. And it's funny because you can see how it's accumulated on different parts of his body depending upon the figure. It's all different. But one thing I had not seen and did not know about were these, and I just introduced my kids to Jaws probably about a month ago, and they just absolutely loved it. They saw Jurassic World and they immediately said, "Can we see Jaws?" I don't know why they were so enthralled with Jaws, but they were. And so we watched Jaws, and as soon as I saw this, I thought, man, the kids are gonna want to see this. Now, you can see on the back is really cool. It's got some different things, and I'm gonna show you right now what it looks like. Okay, so let's take a closer look here at the back of the box. We got the nice big Jaws logo, and you yell shark, and we got a panic on our hands on the 4th of July, and there's the shark coming out of the water there at the end of the movie towards Chief Brody. Good picture there, nice big full color picture. We look over here, we have the three main characters. We got Quint up here, Hooper, and Chief Brody. And if you zoom in here, like we got Hooper, the shark expert. Quint is the experienced shark hunter, and Chief Brody is the protector of Amity. And down here, of course, we have the great white shark, the terror of Amity Island. It would have been kind of cool if they would have just put, hey, here's Bruce. But you can collect them all, as I want to. So that there is my review of the ReAction Jaws shark, or as I like to call him Bruce, because that's his real name. You can pick, I picked this up at FYE. It's the only place I've seen it. So if you see them, they sell ReAction figures a lot of different places. So if you happen to see one, pick one up. It's a lot of fun. All right. And remember, happy hunting, and be careful when you go in the water, especially if you hear low piano notes being played. Bye-bye. See you next time.